Welcome back, guys. We are here for the final edition of the CrossFit Open 18.5. This is our breakdown and warm-up and tips and tricks to help you crush the workout. Dave comes out, has the daughters announce that 18.5 is probably to not much of a surprise. Chest to bars and thrusters. 18.5 is 11.6, which is a 12.5, which is a 7-minute AMRAP of thrusters and chest to bars at 100 pounds and 65. $165, 3 thrusters, 3 chest to bars, 6 thrusters, 6 chest to bars, 9 thrusters, 9 chest to bars, 12 thrusters, 12 chest to bars, on and on, 15s, 18s, 21s, 24s, 27s. I don't think anyone can get to 27. So this workout, compared to the other three, our other three options were 14.2, which is overhead squats and chest to bars on a 3-minute window, and then 13.5, which could be the worst open workout of all time, which is 3 rounds of 15 thrusters, 15 chest to bars within a 4-minute window, and you repeat as you make the cut. 14.2 was increasing by 2. Now, Dave talked about throwing curveballs at us and doing something different. It was great that he let us pick, and I think it was awesome. I didn't pick this one. I wanted a 14.2, more chest to bars, longer duration. That's kind of more of my feel and what I like to do. This is a sprint. This is going to get your heart rate through the roof. This is going to be very painful. This is going to be very similar to 18.2, the 1 through 10 burpee front squat with dumbbells. Now, how do we attack this workout? This is a completely different workout for a completely different array of people. You saw all of the daughters. They went unbroken, 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 unbroken. I believe unbroken in the 15s as well. And then I think maybe Sarah broke the 15 chest to bars. I believe, I'm not 100% sure. And then they all kind of broke in the 18s. Not all on the chest to bars though, but the thrusters for sure. And then Annie won, and then Katrin, and then Sarah. Now, most people aren't going to attack that workout. They were in 160 plus reps, and I don't believe most of the people watching this video will be that high. Maybe some of you are, and that's great. And if it is, then you attack this workout one way and one way only. Unbroken, 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 unbroken. Don't rush your transitions, okay? You're going to end up resting at some point in time. They finished the 9s in 1 minute. They were done with the 12s in just over the next like 40 seconds or so. 15 was done in under, I'm pretty sure it was done like 2.5 minutes maybe, and that's really fast. So don't worry about your transitions, because then they started resting and you saw their hands on their knees and hunched over, or you can just slow down your transitions, get your rest in between your movements, and then hit your movements big sets and unbroken. Now for the majority of us, we're going to attack this workout a different way. And the way that I think most people should go about it is unbroken here, warm up. Pace yourself in between your movements. Don't rush, okay? You're not going to save time by reducing your time between each movement. You might in the short game, but in the long run, you're going to end up resting somewhere here really long, and you could have just slowed down all of this through the 3 through 12, and you can have a much better end game of the 15s. So unbroken in the 3s, maybe unbrokens for sure in the 6, maybe unbrokens in the 9s if you're really comfortable with chest to bars, and in the 12 is where we potentially start breaking up the chest to bars. Maybe 7-5 thrusters, 7-5 chest to bars, or unbroken thrusters and then 7-5 chest to bars. We can always will ourselves into more thrusters. We can't will ourselves into more chest to bars. If we lose them, then they're probably going to be gone. So we make sure we don't want that to happen. Just like last week in the handstand push-ups, we don't want to lose them, okay? Because once they're gone, they're gone. It's going to be really hard to get them back. And singles are not a beneficial way to approach this workout. It's going to take too long, and your heart rate's going to get way too high. So break early. Don't be afraid to, all right? But don't stand around and try and catch your breath, because your breath is going to be hard. It's going to be hard to really get back down, get that baseline, or find that baseline again. So once you're going, keep moving, keep your hands off your knees and then go from there. Okay, so again, 3 unbroken, 6 unbroken, 9 unbroken for most, 12 for some still unbroken, and then we break in the 15s, okay? But right here we can start going. If you feel like your chest to bars are getting a little wishy-washy, you're not really sure, or you're doing kipping, smaller sets are fine. Shake it out, pop it up, 3 to 4, rest, shake it out, do it again. Don't worry about shock. You don't need shock. Okay, if you're getting shock, get it from your thruster to your chest to bar one time. Don't go back for more. You don't need it. If you do, you're on the bar too long. Just don't do it. It's not a big deal. You'll be fine. You waste a lot of time that way. Now, if you get to the 15s, great. Most people will. It's 7 minutes. Now, if you get to the 18s, most people, that's where we're going to see the majority of the scores are going to be in this like thruster chest to bar of 18. So if you're getting to that point, make sure that this set of 18, head down, eyes forward, and it's all will right there. There's no breaking it up. There's no nothing. Once you're under a minute and a half, don't put the bar down. If you're on the chest to bar pull-ups, go to singles if you need to. Just keep moving and don't rest. Okay, once you pass that 6.5, that 7-minute mark, that's when everything goes out the window and we just push to the end with everything that you got. 52 weeks of the year culminates to this one point. If you're trying to get to a spot on maybe a Masters qualifier, or you're trying to beat it and you're trying to win in your gym, or you're trying to qualify for regionals, hopefully you're not here. If you're trying to qualify for regionals, you need to be 21 or even 24. But if you are, wherever you are, just remember your whole year of what you've been training for ends right now. This is it, 7 minutes. Okay, so no matter how bad it hurts, no matter how hard it is, keep pushing. It'll be worth it in the end. Now, while I spin my board around, our warm-up, since it's so heart rate based, just like 14.2, we need to make sure, sorry guys, the board doesn't flip. It's very difficult. It's kind of stuck. Let's see if we're in a good frame. All right, we'll push it over. There we go. Okay. So we need to make sure our heart rate is up. Now, what that means is we are going to, perfect, 5-minute thermo row bike, okay? Doesn't matter which one. Don't go hard here. All right, we got to get the heart rate going though. So 3 to 5 minutes, warm up your front rack, warm up your wrist, forearms, whatever you need to do. Then we're going to go into an overhead prep and a hip prep. 2 rounds, 10 kip swings on the pull-up bar back and forth, 50-foot double overhead kettlebell carry, 8 double kettlebell presses, okay? Same weight, 5 strict pull-ups, and we're going to go through that 2 rounds. Moving at a steady pace. Don't blow up your grip or your shoulders or anything like that. Just make sure you're getting nice and loose. Hip prep, 2 rounds, 10 monster walks, band around the knees, or X walks, however you want to call them, side to side, 10 each way. 10 single arm kettlebell front squats. So kettlebell's in the front squat position, full squat, boom, boom, okay? 10 jumping lunges again, trying to get that heart rate up. Now, this is just a movement prep. Most important part here is heart rate and lungs. We have to make sure that our heart rate and our lungs are ready to go. So we need to get a little bit of an elevated piece. So first we're going to go 2 rounds, 3 thrusters, empty bar, 3 pull-ups, boom, knock it out, 15, 20 seconds, rest 2 minutes or so. Then you're going to go 2 rounds, 5 thrusters, at weight, 5 chest to bars, and then you're going to rest 2 minutes, 3 minutes, whatever you need to do, and then you're going to hit the workout and you're going to be ready to go, and you're going to murder this workout. So I wish everyone the best. I hope you all have enjoyed all of the warm-ups. We'll continue putting them out for, we'll be analyzing some regional stuff and games, workouts, and things like that. And if you have any comments, concerns, just let me know. Email, comment below. All of my information is in the link provided. So thank you guys for watching. I hope the warm-ups have helped throughout all of the workouts, and I hope that you have accomplished your goals for the 2018 CrossFit Open, and I wish you guys the best in 18.5. See you on the leaderboard.